Hey guys, this is George and I'm back with a new video. So in this video, this is cool finds, uncanny hauls, whatever you want to call it. This is just some cool stuff that I end up picking up. Just trying to make all kinds of different unique content for my channel. So let's start with something pretty cool. So there's this one thrift shop in my town that I go to, and they always have kind of weird stuff. A lot of times they don't have anything that I pick up, but every once in a while they have some very interesting things. And I picked up some really interesting comics, video games, all kinds of stuff. So I went back recently and I checked it out, and there was a few things I actually did find. So here's the first one. This is a DVD. It's Blood the Last Vampire. So I remember seeing this as a kid and I remember liking it. I got it for like $2, so I didn't have it, and usually at half price books or anywhere else, anime is so expensive. So I thought for, you know, $2 it was something that I really wanted to get. So I'm looking forward to rewatching this, and hopefully it got even better over time because I haven't seen it in a very long time. But yeah, Blood the Last Vampire. And the other thing that I was really happy about that I got, it was like, so they have, you know, they'll put stuff in like little baggies and they'll put like $3 on it. So they had a bunch of baseball cards, a bunch of football cards in little baggies for like $3 each. I'm kind of staying away from those certain things. It's not really what I'm interested in as much as I used to. But then I saw this little bag and it had like a stack of like that much, I would say probably like 100 cards. And it was actually Marvel cards, or I mean, it's like, and it had like hero cards. So here's some of, it had like about 100 of them, and I got it for like $3. And here's some of the highlights. I'm gonna take a picture of this so in case it doesn't focus, so you can see there, 1994 X-Men. And so I'm just go through those, but I'll have a picture posted too, so you know, you can hopefully get a closer look at these because some of these are gorgeous. These are the Flair cards. I forgot what they're called. Flair, 94 Flair. I'm not sure what they are. Marvel Masterpieces, I think. Yeah, I think these are Marvel Masterpieces, possibly. But man, I just love these cards as a kid. And especially like this Venom card looks so cool. So I was really happy to pick it up. And there's another one. And it had like a variety of different 90s cards. And so I was pretty happy with this pickup, and especially for like $3. So there's that one. I've always loved that Magneto artwork on that card. Vision. The Thing. Oh, here's some actual Marvel Masterpieces. So here's The Thing. This Iron Fist looks so cool. Spider-Man 2099. And then this X-Men card. The Wolverine versus Battle cards from the 1994 Flair X-Men, they were so phenomenal, and I really loved them a lot. So that's that stack of cards. There were more, but these are the ones that I felt were kind of like my favorites out of that bunch. And the next thing on my list, so I mentioned before that I got God of War when Amazon had like some big sale and it was less than $10. Well, Amazon did have another sale. I don't know if it was just Amazon. I think it was across the board, but I ended up getting this one on Amazon, and it is Final Fantasy VII Part 1. And so I loved the original game. I remember playing it. I beat all the weapons. I got all the summons. I think I did everything you could do in that game, and I just loved it. I spent so much time on that game. It's one of my favorites of all time. And so I've kind of stayed away actually from looking too much into what people think about this game, although kind of I've seen some stuff that people are kind of either upset about or didn't like as much, but I've generally seen a lot of positivity about the game. So it's something I wanted to pick up, and I love how the cover art is an homage to the original cover, but just with updated, more detail and such. So I'm really excited to try and play this game. I haven't got to God of War, so I'm gonna do God of War first and then this one. I just tend to play Call of Duty a lot. Like, I like playing with my brothers a lot, and it's a lot of fun playing with them online, so I tend to just play Call of Duty, and I was playing Resident Evil. I beat Leon's run on Resident Evil 2, and I'm still working on Claire's run on Resident Evil 2. If any of you are interested, I stream. I think my streamer thing is Hot Delicioso. But yeah, streaming's hard. I suck at streaming, but whatever, I just thought I'd try it. But yeah, looking forward to Final Fantasy VII. I actually got this one on sale for like $39.95, I think. And it's, of course, it's not like an enormous decrease, but it's, you know, 50% off because it was $59.99. and I'm really excited. I love the original. If you want to share some non-spoilery thoughts on what you thought about this game, then I'd love to hear them in the comment section if you want. So the next thing here, I actually picked up some Pokemon cards, and this is one of the places I hadn't been to in a little while. It's Alpha Strike Games in San Marcos, Texas, and they have a lot. It's more of like a card game kind of place. They do have some comics, they do have some action figures, and video games also, but mostly I think it's geared towards like gaming, like tabletop gaming with cards. Magic the Gathering's huge there. Pokemon, of course, some Dragon Ball Super stuff. But yeah, so I hadn't been there in a while, and I went back to check it out. And here's some of the stuff that I got that I thought was really cool. Me personally, when I see like the original Pokemon stuff or kind of like earlier editions, even if it's not like a holographic card, or even if it's not the most in-demand card, I'll try to pick it up, and I'll show you these pictures. Or I'm gonna take a picture so you can kind of see the whole group if you can't see these that well. But these are the cards I picked up. They're Pokemon cards. It's a Shadowless Dratini, Gengar, non-holographic card, Dark Machamp, non-holographic card, Squirtle, Shadowless Squirtle. And this next one is actually a really gorgeous holographic Altaria card that I just saw this card artwork. And I'm not the biggest fan of Altaria, but I just like the card artwork on here a lot, so I picked that one up. This next one, anytime I see a first edition card, if it's in pretty decent shape, I'm gonna pick it up. And this is a Nightly Garbage Run Trainer card. I think these cards are really interesting because even though they're not really the exact Pokemon card, they have really interesting artwork, and I think, you know, not a lot of people are looking at these as very, very sought after cards, I think. But I'll still pick them up, especially if they're first edition. And I'm a big Gyarados fan. I got this non-holographic Dark Gyarados. E-Reader Pikachu. I just thought this Moltres card artwork was really nice, so I picked it up. Here comes Team Rocket. This is the original one. Evolutions had, I think, like a reprint, or I guess the Evolutions set had like a reprint of this card that was a secret rare. This is actually, I think, the original one. Pikachu Reverse Holo. Kangaskhan non-holo. Wigglytuff non-holo. Dragonite non-holo. And the last one is Dragonair, the E-Reader Dragonair. So yeah, anytime I can find Pokemon cards, especially if they're cheap, especially if they're like the original or around the original sets, I'm gonna try and pick them up. So the next thing that I picked up, actually you can probably see it behind me, it's this chair. And I got it from Amazon also. And one of the cool things is it actually came in earlier than I thought it would. And it's been really cool. I mean, I'm kind of a big guy, not like tall, but kind of wide, unfortunately. And I feel very comfortable in this chair, and I like it a lot. And it's something I'm very happy with. I'll put a picture so you can see the full chair. It's like a Captain America themed one. They had like different stuff. They had like Iron Man, Spider-Man. I think they have like DC themed chairs too, because I know DC heroes are very popular with a lot of people. But Cap's one of my favorite heroes, and I was so happy to pick this one up. They actually had two variations of this one, but I like this version better, so I ended up going with this one. But yeah, I think if I can remember correctly, it was about 200, maybe a little bit more with tax. So it's definitely something I'm very happy with, and I like it a lot. And I don't know if y'all seen it, but if y'all are interested in this sort of thing, like hero themed chairs or something, you should definitely try and look them up, because they're out there and they're really cool. I liked it a lot. And so the next thing is comics. We're gonna actually now go into the comics that I picked up. So this is from my local LCS. I picked this up at Comic Relief, and it is Lost Soldiers #1 from Image Comics. The next one is a really cool X-Men book. I just think this cover is really cool. I'm not sure if it's like a key issue or anything, but I thought this cover was pretty awesome, so that's why I picked it up. It is the kind of boss squad of Xavier, Magneto, and Apocalypse, and it just looks really cool. Like this cover exudes like badassery, so that's why I picked this one up. The next one I picked up, I'm a sucker for zombies, and this is a variant of the Marvel Zombies, X-Men Marvel Zombies variant. Very cool artwork. And Free Comic Book Day was recently, or they had Free Comic Book Day recently, so I picked this one up. It is Free Comic Book Day Spider-Man. I'm not sure if this is like a cameo appearance of somebody or a first full appearance of somebody, but I think that's what I've been hearing. But I just picked up this Free Comic Book Day. The next one is another free comic book day offering. It was the Stranger Things. I really like this cover. Stranger Things is just one of my favorite shows, and I like this cover art a lot. And the next one is another free comic book day X-Men #1. And so the next group of stuff is actually from Half Price Books. This is what I found from Half Price Books. So it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre #2. And this is a variant cover. I'm actually a sucker for horror comics. Here's another variant cover, Superman Wonder Woman #21. I think it's like a Green Lantern anniversary cover. Here's another one I picked up, Marvel Fanfare #13. Very cool George Bettis cover. I'm pretty sure that's George Bettis. Oh, I don't think so. It might be Neil Adams actually. But yeah, I apologize if I was incorrect. Here's another kind of weird one that I saw. I know there's a lot of heat around Moon Knight, so I picked this up, but the cover itself it's just weird. I don't really understand it. Maybe it has to deal with the story inside, but yeah, it's just Marvel Fanfare #30 with the funny Moon Knight dancing cover. And here's the next one, Invincible Iron Man #25. I really like this cover art. I think this is like a key issue, maybe the introduction of some sort of important armor in this issue, but I love the cover art. That's why I grabbed this one. And one of the cool things about this Half Price Books that I go to is, for the most part, the comics are $1. I think they're changing that up now, and I'll explain in a little while, but yeah, for the most part, nearly all of them were $1 each. And Justice League #31, I think this is significant, maybe because cover art or because it's the introduction of a woman as Dr. Fate. But yeah, I'm pretty sure yeah, I think this is Adam Hughes. Yeah, I think this is an Adam Hughes cover. I think this is why this one's also really sought after. And I'm saving those two. Okay, here's another book that I picked up and I thought it was really cool. So anytime I see Wolverine and Hulk together in a book, I kind of feel like it's like some sort of key issue, like they're either gonna scrap and they're gonna fight each other, or there's just gonna be some sort of confrontation between the two. It's kind of like their history. So anytime I see it on the cover, I'm gonna pick it up. It's Marvel Comics Presents #54. It's actually a really cool cover. I don't think this is any sort of key issue or anything like that, but it is a really nice cover that I liked. This is another one that I forgot to mention from my LCS. It got mixed in with the Half Price Book stuff. I love this cover. I actually wasn't able to get it when I went in, but somehow there was one there when I came back. Captain Marvel #18, and I think that's such a cool Captain Marvel cover. I really like that cover art a lot, and so that's why I was really happy to pick this one up. So these next two books are really cool, and I did pay more for them, but they're books that I've been looking for a while, and I'm really happy I was able to find them. And what I mentioned earlier about Half Price Books, kind of the one that I go to that usually charges $1 and is now increasing prices on some books. These are the two books that I saw that were in this they have like a case, but they weren't using it. It was like a locked case for comics, but they weren't using it. Now they're using it, and these two are in there. And it's The Walking Dead #11, which I did not have, and now I do have, and The Walking Dead #15. So I think these are both key issues. I can't remember correctly, but I didn't have them, and now that I do, I'm pretty happy because I am collecting the earlier Walking Dead stuff. I'm still a huge fan. I'm shocked about what happened, and I'm still wondering what happened, and I don't think it's really any sort of I don't really think it's any spoiler to tell you that the series has ended. I'm talking about the comics, not the show. I don't watch the show. I kind of dropped off a long time ago on the show, but I was militant in my love for the Walking Dead comics, and I never gave up on those. I kept reading them, and I am definitely a fan of the comics. I love the comics a lot, and I kept reading them all the way through the end. I can't remember what issue it is. It just ended. It was just interesting. We can talk Walking Dead all day, but yeah, that's why I picked those up. And here are the next books that I picked up. These are also a mixture, I think, of Half Price Books and also LCS, and I'll let you know the difference. And I'll let you know which is which. So these right here are from Comic Relief. And so I actually picked up 2 copies of this one. I love this cover art. It's Batman #95, and it has a really awesome Joker. I think this is Francisco Martinez variant cover. I love this cover art of the Joker. I just think it looks phenomenal, and that's why I was really happy to pick it up. I grabbed 2 of these. There's the other one. The next one is another variant cover that I really like, Justice League number 49. I love this team book cover, and I think the Flash looks really cool. Everybody looks really cool on this cover, but I love this artwork so much. The next one is another variant cover, House of X number 5 of 6. It's an oldie, but whenever I see them, I try and pick them up, and they had another one of these. I'm not sure if they still have any more, but if they do, I'll probably end up picking up that one too. And here's some more of the free comic book day offerings. I guess they just had them there and I grabbed them. I didn't recall grabbing so many, but yeah. X-Men number 1. Power Rangers Road to the Ranger Slayer. And another one of the Spider-Man's free comic book day editions. Okay, so the next bunch of books are from Half Price Books, the same one that I usually go to. And so I think all of these are $1. So Batman Grendel, Devil's Bones. Wolverine Bloodlust. Batman Superman number 25. Once and Future number 1. Cable Deadpool number 3. Cross number 9. This next one, I'd never seen it before, and it looked so this next one's pretty weird. It's like a very indie book. I've never seen it before anywhere, but I just thought this cover was phenomenal and I really liked it a lot. And it is from Dorkstorm. It's Dork Tower number 12, War Hamster, and it looks so cool. I really love that cover art. I don't know anything about this book. I doubt it's worth any significant amount, like it's like a key issue or anything like that. I just love this cover art and I was really happy to pick it up. Civil War, Choosing Sides. Love that cover art too. X-Men Executioner Song, number 16. X Factor, number 10. The official Marvel Index to the X-Men. Very cool Phoenix cover. The official Marvel Index to the X-Men. Love this cover art of the giant-sized X-Men. Thor number 416. Thor number 418, newsstand. Mighty Thor number 397. Mighty Thor number 417. Clone or Dead No More Clone Conspiracy number 3. Dead No More Clone Conspiracy number 5. Thunderbolts number 5. Harley Quinn number 27. Harley Quinn number 26. Turok Dinosaur Hunter number 1. Captain America Civil War, Iron Man, Captain America Civil War, Casualties of War. Love this Jim Chung artwork. Miss Marvel number 2. And last but not least, Ultimate Spider-Man number 33. Very cool Venom cover. So that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, share it if you think there's somebody who might want to see this sort of stuff. Subscribe for more comic book content. I do this sort of stuff, and then I do other sort of stuff, and it's all comic book related. Feel free to check it out if you want to. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.